Today's topic is intangible revenue for marine blogs. It's harder to see, but it's still real, and actually, it's driving most of your revenue. You see, this is where most of the money actually is, especially in the marine world, because the marine sales are not instant. There could be 7 days, 30 days, 365 days until the sale is actually closed. So, there's expensive parts, complicated installs, trust-based services, safety implications, scheduling logistics, and unique cases. The marine blog doesn't just close after one click. It does something much more powerful. It changes the outcome of a future sale. It speeds up the decisions, reduces the objections, increases the confidence, makes your business feel safer, makes your buyer feel understood, and it makes you the obvious choice. Let's break down what intangible revenue actually looks like. So it's building trust faster so that leads convert faster. In marine, trust is everything. A boat owner doesn't just want a part, they want the right part. A commercial operator doesn't just want service, they want uptime. A charter customer doesn't just want a trip, they want a safe captain and a good experience. If they're fishing, catching more fish. If they're out to go partying, they just want to have the experience, right? So when a buyer sees that you can explain the problem clearly, they assume you can solve it. And this turns into fewer calls that are just shopping, fewer "let me think about it" offer. Like that, how many times as a salesperson do you get that objection? Let me think about it. Fewer comparison bids and more decisive buyers. That's revenue. Not because the blog post sold them on the spot, but because it removed the hesitation that normally delays or kills deals. So another thing that it can do is it's going to answer questions that prevent objections. Objections usually aren't emotional rants. They're questions that the buyer didn't get answered. Will this part fit my engine? Is it safe to run this another season? Why is the quote so high? Why is it thousands of dollars? I thought it was going to be hundreds of dollars. What if we do this to repair and it doesn't solve the problem? How long will my boat be down? Are you going to upsell me after I buy this and I have to buy something else? A blog handles these questions proactively and reduces the friction. It turns uncertainty into clarity, and clarity converts. Even if the person doesn't convert immediately, the objections are already diffused before the sale conversion ever happens. This is intangible revenue. The next thing it does is it gives the salespeople an easy follow-up link that can help them close the deal. This is massively underrated. You see, if you have sales people or sales advisors, or even just yourself responding to 20, 30, even hundreds of inquiries a day, your blog helps you with a consistent follow-up system. Instead of writing long customer messages every time, you can send them a guide, say, here's exactly how we diagnose your options, and here's a link, send it to them. This does three things. It saves your team time, it positions you as the expert, and it keeps the leads moving forward towards the sale. You're not just following up, you're educating with authority, and you're making the next step obvious. Many deals close because the buyer got the right explanation at the right moment. A blog post helps you get that explanation and do it faster and more consistently. All right, the next thing intangible revenue that blogs do is it attracts organic backlinks that boost your entire website. This is where one blog post becomes site-wide revenue. If your blog post is the best explanation online for a specific marine problem, other sites are going to link to it. Forums, blogs, suppliers, local directories, industry publications. I've even seen competitors, Reddit threads, even manufacturer support pages. Those backlinks increase your domain authority, and that lifts rankings for your product and category pages, your service pages, your location pages, and your money pages, which is anywhere someone can buy something. So revenue isn't just from the post. A lot of posts that are getting a lot of links are going to lift your entire website up. So that's intangible revenue that becomes very tangible in your analytics when you know where to look. All right. The other thing that the blog does is it's going to start ranking for a bunch of keywords that you did not plan for. So one well-written post rarely ranks for just one keyword. It ranks for dozens, sometimes hundreds depending on the post, especially in marine where searches are messy. My Caterpillar 32A is overheating at idle. A raw water pump is leaking from the weep hole. How do I bleed my fuel system? Best anti-fouling paint in Florida. Tugboat horsepower by length. Ship assist tug pricing. People ask the same problem in 20 different ways. A great post is going to capture all of them naturally because it covers the answers to all. What are the symptoms, the causes, the variables, the options, the trade-offs, common mistakes that people make, and when to call a pro, when parts are involved, etc., etc. So you actually get accidental traffic that you weren't planning for. And accidental traffic actually becomes accidental revenue. Now, I've talked to you a lot about this intangible revenue stuff. If you'd like help getting this done for your blog, send me a link to your blog by email. My email is colbyum@gmail.com. We'll talk soon, and we'll start generating more revenue for you and helping you to track the revenue you're already getting so you understand it better. All right, another type of intangible revenue is the blog is filtering out junk leads and bringing in better leads, especially as it gets more specific. This one is subtle, but it changes your profitability by a lot. A high-quality blog post does something magical. It repels the wrong customer. If your post explains realistic cost ranges, what variables increase price, why shortcuts fail, what quality work includes, and who the service is not for, let's say it's a do-it-yourself person, they bounce out. Because in this case, you can do it yourself, but I can help you to implement it. So you can send me an email to colbyum@gmail.com if you'd like help. So then I want everything perfect for cheap crowd. They're going to bounce out because they're going to realize that this is a service that's pretty costly. And what's left is a better, more serious buyer, more informed leads, higher ticket projects, and people who value safety and expertise. That means you're going to have fewer wasted calls, fewer tire kickers, higher closing rates, higher average orders, and less emotional labor. That is revenue even though you don't see it as a simple last click within your report. Doesn't mean it's not being generated. So if you'd like help measuring the revenue generated from your blog, send me an email to colbyum@gmail.com.